So today I'm going to be breaking down the Warriors 51-point quarter from last night. They played the Denver Nuggets. They ended up winning 142 to 111. But as you see right here, they scored 51 points, which is ridiculous because on average, on a given night, usually the first or on a per quarter basis, teams will score anywhere from 25 to 30 points, 35 sometimes. They're having a good game. This first one, Durant gets a steal, and in transition, they're a team that likes to play fast, and they'll take, as soon as they get an early open look, they'll take, and this is just one of those shots that you just can't do anything about. A pull up, long two in transition, not much you can do about that if you're Jokic. And then it's an inbound, so Clay just comes off this screen over here from Looney, he catches it, shot fake, and he flies by. And that's one thing Denver does a lot, which I think probably is a reason why, the Warriors were able to get so many good looks, is because Denver runs people off the three-point line all the time. This one, they get a rebound and they go, and so they swing it into a post-up. And one of the things you'll see a lot, and this is part of the triangle offense that the Bulls ran and the Lakers ran, and Steve Kerr played for both Phil Jackson and Popovich, and so they call it a split cut action. So that's where they'll throw it in the post, and whoever throws it in will go and set a screen anywhere from this area around the elbow to towards the wing. He calls a switch right there, talking, but no one picks on it. He follows Clay, and that leaves a wide open kick out. So it's a good pass from Durant. Pump fake, so he flies by. That's something they do a lot. And then he gets a wide open look and he makes it. So this is more of a set they'll actually run. So he's a pass to Draymond, and so Steph will come up and set this back screen for Durant. That's Draymond's first option. He's looking to hit Durant going to the rim off this back screen. As you see, he's actually open for a second. Draymond maybe could have made this pass, but Jokic is aware and he's there to kind of come over and help if there's any need. So he helps, and this flows into a ball screen, pass ball screen for Steph, and on the weak side you have Clay coming off simultaneously on a down screen from Looney. So he hits him and he swings to him and they'll hit Durant. This is the split cut action I was talking about. So this whole play, so it's the back screen, nothing's there, ball screen to reversal, they get into Durant, and as soon as he sets this, Kevon Looney's come to set a screen on his man right here. It's a split action. He sets a good screen, comes off, and he knocks it down. Draymond gets it out quick. He gets it to Steph, and you see these guys are kind of jogging back. They're not really aware in getting back. And Steph notices this whole open side of the floor, and he kicks it up ahead of Durant. As you see, all four dudes are just standing here, even after a made basket. And Durant's able to tag Jamal Murray, has to come and help to take away the layup, which opens up an open three for Clay, and they get another one. It's just kind of the flow of the game. Durant will go set a down screen. Steph will rejects it or curl it or whatever, and Durant pops out. And even with his hand literally right in his face, his release point's too high, and he knocks it down. So this is an inbounds. Looks like Looney kind of messed it up a little bit. You can see Draymond and Steph was pointing this way, and Draymond's kind of yelling at him. But they go ahead and go into a handoff. The ball, he throws it to Looney. Looney could hit a cutting Durant if he cut. He doesn't make the pass. They kind of engulf him down here, and then Jamal Murray just stands and watches. He's not even paying attention to the best shooter on the planet. And as a result, Steph relocates to the corner, and it's way too late, and he notices their open three. So it's one thing to notice, like in this quarter, it wasn't great defense by Denver, obviously. Some of the buckets that the Warriors are getting is kind of by design, meaning, Denver is being really aggressive at getting out to shooters and trying to run them off the line. But see, they'll look to set these kind of drag screens in transition with guys spacing the floor. Durant rejects it, and he's just playing one-on-one. And even Jokic is right here, ready to help. And he just shoots over him. It's just too long. There's nothing. So swinging into a handoff, throws it back to Steph. Iguodala comes up from strong side, sets the cross screen on Plumlee. who is guarding the screen and roller. This is another set they'll do. It's maybe motion weak. I know they have different terminologies for a lot of these sets. This is something I think the Spurs ran for a long time with Tony Parker. So he'll enter it to the wing. He'll shallow cut across. And they'll swing it back to him. Meanwhile, Durant comes and sets this cross screen for Draymond, who's then coming to set the screen on Steph's man, and they're emptying this corner again. So the point of doing this is when they set this screen and Draymond were to roll, there's no defensive player over here to come and help or and bump the roller. So that's a concept you see a lot in the NBA is this kind of corner empty to take away any help defender. So Draymond come up to send it, but this is a good play by Draymond because, again, Nuggets are icing it. That's another pick and roll coverage you'll see a lot in the NBA. Jamal Murray right here is forcing him away from the screen. So Draymond's coming up to set it on Steph's, to set it on this left side of Jamal Murray. But they're running a ice coverage, so he turns away to force Steph to the baseline. And Plumlee's job is to contain all this, or to contain Steph's drive. Jamal Murray's trying to fight to get back in front, and these weak side guys are there to help on the midline in case that they get middle. But Draymond does a good job of recognizing it, so he flips his hips to screen Jamal because he was trying to force him away from the screen. So then he flips it, makes him use the screen. Steph then snakes back. So a snake is where you'll come off the screen and redirect to the opposite side of where the screen was coming from. And so he flips his hips. Draymond reads it, sets the screen again. Steph snakes it, containing it. Draymond has been really bad at shooting the ball. I mean, this should be a shot, but he's been shooting the ball pretty bad this year, and he's trying to get to the rim, so he's trying to attack and the pass to the lofts. That kind of messed up that action, and they don't get a great shot. They get off to rebound, though. Kick out, Durant three. He's hot all game. It actually kind of looked like similar to the last one, but instead of Steph shallow cutting to this weak side wing, he'll come and kind of rub off Iguodala and go to the corner. And then Draymond will swing it, come and set a cross screen for Durant. Durant then, who's also a threat to shoot it off the dribble, forces Plumlee to have to play up on him. And Hernangomez is working around this. And this is the ability the Warriors have with all this talent. Their shooting ability forces guys to play up on the three-point line. And this opens up the pocket pass, a short roll for Draymond. So now you've got three guys completely out of position. And you've got, numbers, basically 4-on-2 going this way. And Barton comes up to take away him. And Craig's actually the second help he's missed, but this is his help right here. So as he goes, he takes away this. You would be leaving Steph, so it's probably the reason why he didn't leave him is because he knew it would be an open three. So that's just great basketball, and that's just why they're so difficult to guard, because you have to play up on every ball screen with Steph, Clay, and KD. And unless you switch it or unless you something light along those lines, they're open up short roll opportunities and dunks like that. So yeah, they'll just see, he sets an early drag screen. And they're just kind of playing from here. They do a decent job containing Barton. Stunts, he gets back out, and Draymond kicks to the corner. Hernangomez has a pretty good closeout. Plumlee's on the midline, staying off of Draymond because he's a non-shooting threat. He steps up. So this is about as good of defense as you could play. But Durant is just so long, he just shoots right over the top. So with a guy like Durant, especially a guy like Barton, this is a clear mismatch. Barton's like 6'6" maybe, Durant's 7 feet. So they have to double. So they go to double. He kicks it out, and Steph, who's on this weak side, steps up. McKinney kind of sets a screen right here, and Steph, kind of head fakes, gets him going. Again, they're trying to run guys off the line. Warriors, these guys can catch and reset better than anyone, and does that again, and they score. And then this last one, they kind of get caught again. Hernangomez is aggressive and tries to go for a steal, and Draymond throws it over his head. And then, these guys don't communicate well. They're bunched up rather than being on this midline. Durant makes a play, beats the big, and gets it done. Denver kind of executed to a degree. Some guys missed helps, and they definitely miscommunicated on some of them. But a lot of those threes were the result of trying to get guys off the line. But with the Warriors being so good at resetting and relocating, they still got a lot of open looks, and they hit some tough shots too. It was just a great quarter by the Warriors, and there was nothing that the Nuggets really could have done other than been a little bit better in help in a few instances. But even then, these shots they were hitting me pretty tough.